It's hard to believe as I stand here tonight amongst a thriving campus of, I hear, over 5,000 students who are all just starting out in their young adult journeys. And it reminds me of my increasing age that I am actually the youngest of something. You can never take this away from me because I will always be the youngest of 8 kids from a poor but obviously very Catholic family. And with so many siblings, you would think I would have had several playmates growing up. But they were older, and I was the tag-along little kid sister. So growing up on a farm, a mile away from our nearest neighbors, I created a lot of imaginary friends. We actually had an old schoolhouse on the farm, and I would go play teacher for hours, naming my dolls after my fellow students. Somehow or other, I always got the best grades. Thank goodness my parents encouraged a healthy imagination. Then one day I remember coming home as a teen and telling my mom I wanted to be the first woman CEO of IBM. My siblings were always quick to remind me that that was a great ploy because once I made that statement to my mom, I never had to do another household chore. Because my mom wanted me to focus solely on my education. Education meant everything to my poor parents, who had none. And they worked tirelessly to be able to afford to put all 8 of their children through higher education. And proudly, they did. But after starting at Iowa State and struggling to find my stride amidst the masses, it was through the guidance and support of the love of my life and the man who was still my best friend, Mr. Bill Carter, that I found my way to AUM, and I knew I was home. The professors here inspired me, they motivated me, they sometimes aggravated me, but they always challenged me with the same end goal as my parents. They made me laugh, they made me cry, they made me aspire higher. The only difference was this time I didn't get out of the household chores. They never let me settle for my second best. And they absolutely made me believe that I could be and I could do anything that I imagined. My name is Kath Carter, and I'm a 1990 graduate of Auburn Montgomery. In 2003, I made partner at Ernst & Young, one of the small little accounting firms of the Big Four, which is about 155,000 employees globally. And in 2008, I returned to Chicago to be the managing partner of the Midwest Transaction Advisory Services practice right before the bottom fell out of the economy that August. Perfect timing to be a new leader in charge of mergers and acquisitions. Right? But with a great team of about 230 dedicated professionals today and growing, and a lot of determination, we actually increased our Midwest TAS, as we call it, revenues, from $70 million in fiscal year 10 to over $115 million last year in our fiscal 12, or for all you accountants, a CAGR of over 30%. And we did that in the worst economic deal environment ever, and we outpaced the rest of our E&Y American colleagues by over 25 percentage points each year. So with deal volume down another 17% this last quarter, I can only imagine what this next year has in store for me. And thankfully, through our family here at AUM, so can all of you.